Hello and welcome to a very short vlog today from Cafayate. Cafayate is in the northwest of Argentina and it's just the next little city we are visiting on our tour through the northwest to Argentina, and it's actually the first stop where we are sleeping on our road trip. And in Cafayate, which is 1,600 meters high, it's the center, or the second biggest center of vineyards. Yes, of course, Mendoza, everybody knows Mendoza, and there is Cafayate, and the third destination would be Patagonia. And the only thing you actually can do here is wine tasting and eating. So it's a little paradise for foodies. And we just start the day, and mountains of course, and hiking, and we just start the day with a coffee before we are heading off to a little vineyard where we'll have lunch and of course a wine tasting. I hope that they will be open because it's off season. There's still Christmas going on here. It's mid-May.
We have arrived to the winery Piatelli. You have absolutely amazing views from here. And this was recommended to us. It's supposed to be good food. You can also do a wine tour. Let's see if we want to do that. But you can see behind me the nature. It's really amazing. And down there is the city of Cafayate, from where we just drove. So let's get some food.
So it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Late lunch.
Perfect time for a glass of wine. And this is just a small portion. But of course they have to sell their wine. So rosé for me and
Red for me.
Tannant and Malbec for Marty.
Yeah, mix from Piatelli.
My rosé is actually made from Malbec as well. And the view from this terrace is just gorgeous. Look at this. You overlook the vineyards and the rose garden and the beautiful mountains and clear blue sky. So next wine tasting is on the line, and we are starting again with a white wine, which is set to run. That's what we had yesterday already. Very sweet but dry in the mouth. And the second one is already there, so I just skipped the first one. The second one is a rosé.
So now it's time for a vineyard tour. After lunch and wine tasting, we're going to go into the vineyards and get some knowledge on winemaking in Argentina. So let's follow the group.
So here you can see all the steel barrels where they do the fermentation of the wines, and actually they say for hygiene reasons the fermentation in steel is much more safe and better than doing it in oak barrels. So what they're doing is they're doing the production and the fermentation of the wine in steel barrels, and then they're ripening or the last process only in the oak barrels. And that's what we are going to see now. So this was the visit of the Vineyard Piatelli, which is actually a very young vineyard. They made the plantations 2007, and 2010 they had the first harvest, if I remember right, and now we have 2017, so they have a few harvests already in the bottles, but still they are in the beginner stage. It's an investment from the US, actually, from Minnesota. They bought the land here, which is very precious because there's almost no rain, and that makes very strong grapes. They have artificial irrigations, as you maybe saw before. And the tour was fantastic. We can really recommend to visit this place. The wine tasting was also great, €6 for the reserve wines and 12 or 14 euros for the Grand Reserve tasting with 6 glasses of wines. And the restaurant is fantastic, so it's a great place for lunch, and you have a fantastic view over the valley. So this was a very short episode of the very resort from Cafayate, from the wine tastings. I hope you liked it. Also look up the pictures in Instagram and follow us on the Facebook page. Hope to see you soon again. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Safe travels always.